I'm not even on.
I think you're on.
We are live at Trinity Grows in Fort Worth. Oh, Trinity Grows. We're at Trinity Park in Fort Worth, Texas. Ah, that was yesterday. Was Trinity? Oh, it's Trinity. Trinity time. We're just everywhere. Trinity. Got Trinity in your name, I'm going to show up. Seems like it anyways. Well, it just happened to be. The kids wanted to go to the Dream Park. So we brought them to the Dream Park.
Oh, yeah, because...
Oh, yeah. We're at Dream Park. We're at the rail. We're on the opposites. We're across the tracks from the Dream Park in Fort Worth, Texas. It's a live local artist. Not local. He's not the local artist. He's the local, live local artist. We're adding some dark colors here for our tree, our tree growth, reaching up to the sky. That's going to help create more distance in our ground game here, because we want the ground game to feel like it's it's another land. It's a gateway to possibilities and endless stories. And then there's a lot of greenery up top too. A lot of yellow in here. I got a big glob of yellow. Should I just smear it down there? Thank you, Lucia. I'm gonna sketch in our model who's lovely sitting right here. Oh, now she got up. I shouldn't have said anything. Darn it. That's the way it goes with the model, yo. All right, so I'm gonna forget about that. Forget about it. Forget about it. That's how I capture them eventually. I just kind of, when they come into the picture, sometimes I'll make a special request, but we usually have a general idea, and then I'll let them just go and roam about as much as the composition will allow. We're just working in shadows and depth still. It's just a lot of scribble, a lot of scrubbing, splashing. The sky is beautiful, blazing white. It really is out here. When I look through the canopy of the trees, it's all blazing white. That's why I like to leave it white on my canvas. And I never feel comfortable with them. They just don't sit right. It's almost like looking up at the sun. Can't do it for very long. I'm gonna try something that my buddy Utrio taught me, and that was that white is all right. Mix up a little white, but I'm gonna mix a little yellow and a cadmium orange hue, and I'm gonna just block in around that quinacridone branch and that dioxazine smudge, a very off-white, barely a shade. Oh, just picked up some blue. That ought to do something interesting. Get a little bit more orange because it's like it's not even there. We're gonna brush that in. Oh, you did show up. Huh, look at that. We'll do it. And then just downstroke that because of the expansiveness of the sky. Oop.
Can I go get the table now?
You could if you want, Francie. All right, how are we doing? Step back, look at it. Make sure all your kids are here. Okay, continue. Good. That was a good. I like the color of that sky. And so far, I need some gravel, all right here. And I could pretend like it's a big railroad track in the painting. I wonder, we're just gonna keep drawing. We're just gonna keep drawing. Let's not get into the storytelling quite yet. Let's just draw. But I can't help but think about it. But you're drawing, you gotta keep the Hello, folks. Walking, kind people. Everybody walking their dogs and enjoying this beautiful day. Can you blame them? Not at all. It's wonderful. Beautiful trees way in the distance. I'm just avoiding the inevitable, the big collision. Oh, well, who moved? Why'd you move? What's going on here? Somebody collapsed. Something slipped. Cezanne, I don't trust you. You don't know if you're gonna fail me. And at what point? You fell yesterday. I barely caught my jar of mineral spirits. Where was I? Where was I? Where was I yesterday painting it? I almost made a big mess. Let's not talk about it. We're gonna put this. We're gonna start with the. I like wrestling. How do I get the train tracks in? I'm gonna start with the crossbars of the train track, and I'm mixing up I actually, can you believe it? I'm out of quinacridone. I'm gonna leave the quinacridone out of this equation here. No, I can't. I need it. I'm gonna squeeze out a little bit of this quinacridone, and it is quinacridone Deep Pink from Winton, Winsor Newton series, Winton. And I'm mixing that with some sap green to make a dark, lush, rich, brownish color. Brownish. Brownish. Brownish color right there. Cut it across here. I had to throw it down because it was starting to want me to like focus on it. I didn't want to focus. I don't want to focus on you. I want to just get the feeling of that railroad track in place here so I can get that I-beam that sits right on top, pull it all the way across, extrude it like the refinery. Extrude that I-beam all the way across. And one more time, that's the top luscious metal bit that the track operates on. Some more quinacridone in green, and then we're going to pull that across, all the way across, and let that be its own I-beam, all the way across. Oh, we need to come back from this direction. We're gonna lean into it and drag that pigment all the way around, and that makes a perfect highlight. You don't even have to mess with it beyond that, unless you gotta put in some more detail. Like I do right now. Right through here, some shadow. How do you like that? And then we're going to, let's see. There's the crossbars that go in here, right? We got to draw those in here. Crossbar here, crossbar here, crossbar here, and here, and here. All right, we got our sort of track in. These are all pebbles here, so I'm just painting in all the shadows of the pebbles on one on the other. This is a little field of pebbles here, and here's another one, and then there's even one right here. There are pebbles right here too, and then there's even one right here. We need a little bit more shadow down here, but by the railroad track, so I'm going to just throw in a little sap green for my shadow. It's a good sap green is a good outdoor shadow to go to straight from the tube. If you just got to throw if you're in the painting an outdoor situation, and you just want to throw in a shadow, see if something's going to work, throw a little sap green down in there, and you can get it'll get you through. And then you can go back and mix up a proper shadow if you want. If you want to leave it sustida, go ahead and leave it. And let's see, we're going to get a little bit more shadow here, some shadowy shadows right over here at the top. Ooh, that little cinnabar green showed up with that one stroke there. Made a nice little contrast. All I need is to... Did I add white? I added white. Where did I add white? I don't know. Somewhere along the way I added white. I lost track of consciousness, and the white came out. I stopped paying attention, and my left hand went for the titanium white. I'll have to go back and review the tapes and see at what point I added white. Did I tell you I was adding white? Very interesting. My dependency on titanium white is disturbing to me. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I don't know. Just added some color. Just added some color. Oh, look at this lovely little model here. Sitting at the railroad track. Hey, Lucia, would you do me a favor? Would you sit on the bar? Sit on the bar. Is that comfortable? Like that? Can you do that? Okay, we'll do that. Quick sketch of Lucia sitting her bum on the bar. I need, let's see. I'm gonna do a little wash here and scrub away and see what do the pigments want? What do the pigments foresee? I see a little girl sitting on the bar. She is looking out into the dark forest, into the deep wood. Hands waiting as though she knows she is safe, even though imminent danger awaits in the dark. And her brother, eyes down on the ground as he walks across the railroad track, seemingly unaware that we are watching as he strolls in the shadows, in and out of the shadows of the treetops of the tree. Okay, so let's give that a little wipe down, clean that up, and see what we can come up with. I'm gonna clean off a brush and go over those kind of figurey forms. Can I use that? No, the rag. Thank you. Just need to wipe this color off here. It'll give me... They're kind of like Haring-ish figures, Keith Haring kind of figures. They almost look like they walked right off of a traffic sign, a walk sign. I like the way that the rag can push around the pigment and just scrub in large blocks of tint. That helps me to define.
Can I take them to the park?
Oh yeah, yeah. Now I'm done with my models. Thank you, models. Y'all go have fun at the Dream Park. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. I'm losing my models. Oh, I'm losing my models. That's all right. I got plenty to work on here. Plenty to work on. I can pretend I know what they look like, and attempt it anyways, which I probably will. That'll give me something to ruin. That's a railroad track in the background. There's a lot of pebbles. They're mostly white-ish with a little orange and yellow here and there speckled about. Some reds, some sienna, some ochre, viridian. Yeah, really, viridian. Way deep down in the shadows.
There's a water in here. Get my water.
Change my mind. Change my mind.
Get the water.
Uh-oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Cezanne is old and tired. His hardware don't work like it used to. You gotta crank on that dilly-mabob more than once in a paint session. I remember the good old days, back when we were first getting to know each other, Cezanne. Yeah, this is my ode to my Cezanne easel. Ode to the Cezanne easel. As its hardware falls apart. I've tried to keep you together. I've taped you. I sunk new screws down into you. I changed out a washer. And now I'm running out of options. Oh, I'll continue to paint. And I'll continue to carry you with me until I can't anymore. Until I get another easel. But thanks anyways. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the good times, easel. Oh look, they're back. Great. Just scrubbing in some background. Still making things feel at home. Anywhere really. You can just lean it. Nothing. Thank you. Coming together very nicely. All right. Always step back. Look at your paintings. Otherwise you get fish-eyed, lazy-eyed, pigeon-toed, whatever you want to call it. Crossways, sideways, upside down, and turned around. Lose yourself in the painting. Lose yourself in that tunnel vision. In that zone. The zone you don't want to come back from, the zone that you work so hard to get to. The zone. Hey, fellow artists, you got to clean it. You got to clean your own. I think there's another paint rag at the car. No, your mom does. Maybe they're in the... All right, back to it. Back to it. Thanks for tuning in. If you're still watching, we are still at the Trinity Park. If you're just tuning in, we are at Trinity Park in Fort Worth. Opposite side of the tracks from the Dream Park is where you'll find this little painting. Let's see, this was Lucia sitting here. Little girl with her hair hanging down. Yeah. No, don't use water to clean that. That's just use. Let's see. Let me split off some of this rag for you here. We'll clean it later. Just leave it to the side. Yeah, we'll clean it later when we're done. And this little body. Let's see. You might think I'm messing it up, but I'm really just, I'm etching out form in this, from this dimension, from the world, from the 2D. I'm etching out form in the two-dimensional realm. The pigment is so subtle, really makes a difference to the painter's eye, and the way it lays in the XYZ plane that I conjecture, that I force onto this canvas. Can I keep it straight in my own head? If I can, well then I can afford to play with the drawing and represent the leg a little differently, the arm a little differently. The colors a little differently. Somewhere in that mass of darkness is a little girl on the railroad track, looking at her big brother, who is on the railroad tracks too. Why? But why? Why did they sit there that day? What were they doing? Why does she ponder so? We're gonna make her pondering right here. A pondering little girl. Pondering or strategizing. Maybe she's just playing with the lizard. Or a butterfly. Oh, I don't know about that. That's not working for me. I'm just gonna ghost it again. Ghost! Boo! Gone. We'll go back to this little guy over here who doesn't know what's going on. Clueless. Clueless. This guy's clueless. All this da-da-da-da-da-da. How do you like that? We need to fix this guy here. He's not working. What will he do? What will you be doing, my friend? I've gotten rid of that figure. Am I? Will I put him back in? Will I? Will I? Will I? Nobody to look at now. I gotta make it up. I'm thinking about it. I'm looking at it, considering it, the options. Getting kind of warm. I'm gonna consider. It's probably a good stopping point. Yeah, you know me. We're gonna paint for another 30 minutes. Ow! Maybe not. We'll see what happens. I got a little life left in me and the kids are still at the park. Like, what can I do here? Little girl sitting on the tracks. I'm all right with that. The boy looks like a popsicle in the background. Maybe I'll make it like a funky little scenario here. Little girl's daydream. popsicles and lollipops, all just getting along. Let's start with her eyes. Is she looking at us? She'll be looking at us. There. We've got an eye. Whoops, excuse me. Try to get you a view. All right, we'll start from there. You got a little black to the situation. Just we're far enough in the painting. We can ruin it if you want. It was fun. Adding black is that significant, folks. You could totally ruin your painting. At least kill the inspiration for a long time. That's right, I was holding my breath because that was some pretty good squiggling that I just did right there. I hope I didn't block the shot with my big stupid shoulder. Our little model, bored as could be. I don't know about this hand here, not working for me. Brushing that bait around. Yeah, that color, it got me to come in and it made me mess up. And so I'm just gonna disperse it all over the place. Tricked me. Made me think I could do it. Thought I was on top of the world. My A game. All right, we still have a figure to deal with back here. Let's do this. Let's close this up. Give yourself a little bit of time. And then shoot it. Let's get it on. What are you gonna do with it? Is it gonna be a popsicle? Is it gonna be a hot dog? Is it gonna be a 7-year-old boy. Let's play with the drawing here a little bit. He's got a tiny little head up here. He's looking out. Blankety stare. Doesn't know nothing. This guy don't know nothing. Don't listen to him. But he's the hero. He's got a long way to go before he can get there. He's not even trying to lead the way. He just wants to play on the railroad track because these are interestingly spaced apart, is what he says. It's just almost perfect to leap from one to the other. I could go all the way down, all the way through the forest, from one plank to the other. While his little sister wondered when was the next time they were going to eat. And she sat staring off into the woodlot. Striped shirts always give the impression of play. Okay, let's see how we feel about that entire thing. Oh, I think I need some color on our main figure up front. A little bit of shadow, a little bit of definition as far as what's going on over here. But it's a real good attempt. If we had to leave, I would not feel bad.
Dad,
Thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see y'all later.
Dad,
Yes.
Mom said that Mom said
To wrap it up.
To wrap it up.
Like hip hop style? Should we come up with a rap?
No, like
Let me give you a beat. Let me give you a beat, and then you come up. You wrap it up.
To an older lady and listen.
No, I mean like.
Well,
she
I don't
means,
know.
Like put it away. She means like we're going to Central Market to go and have some ice cream, because it's too hot, so that we can have some refreshing drink, like refreshing thing.
Oh, something refreshing. I'm down with that. All right, we'll see y'all later. Bye.